Alright, hopefully that you've listened to the video on with the samplers for the two different versions of Chinquapin hunting, and maybe even by now you've Googled what a Chinquapin is, so you know exactly what a Chinquapin is. Anyway, I thought I'd go through the version in A, Alpha. Again, this tune is actually much simpler to play than it may sound. And the big thing is trying to get your speed up a little bit, although in old time sessions you won't play it that fast. If you were to play it in a bluegrass session, they would probably play it a little bit faster. So you do want to get your speed up on it. But the nice thing about it is there's only one phrase in each of the three parts. And it repeats that phrase, so there's not a difference in the first, again, it's A, B, C. This is a three-part tune. And it repeats, so it's kind of really A, B, B, C, C. But the second A and the second B and the second C are all the same as the first A, B, C. So it's very repetitive. Once you learn the first phrase, it's just a matter of repeating it. So the first phrase, again, the first phrase, the first A part sounds like this. That's the phrase, and then it repeats it. The hardest part in this is that it does have that odd timing where it adds a half measure, which is not atypical of old-time fiddle tunes. So use a lot of drone in this tune, because the fiddle players are going to use a lot of drone. It's in the key of A, so as you know, the open A string and the open E string are both in the arpeggio for the chord of A, so you can use that. You're going to find also when we get to the D chord, the 4 chord, it adds another string. Actually, it hops up to one lower, I should call it. It hops to one lower string, and you've got the open delta and the open alpha notes are part of the delta chord arpeggio. So it uses a lot of open strings where you can. The first phrase, so start with a drone. That's the first phrase. Repeats on the third time through. Let's break that down. Okay, all of that together. So that's where we are so far. Just kind of a scale. That's the A part, so let's do the whole thing together. Let's do it twice. Here we go. Again. Once more, twice more. Once more. All right, and I did it double what it would normally get in the song. And then the B part. So the B part is, the melody is this. That's the melody, but you can be using this open A string a lot. And then it repeats, and that's it. It's the same thing. It's just learn that phrase, and then you're going to repeat it. So it starts up here on the echo string, 5th fret. Just walks down 5, 4, 2. And it walks back up. Then so the whole B part. Again. 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 And that's basically, that's the B part. I will get into a little bit of cross picking in here. Just as a something you can work towards. So that's the B part. Let's play the A part twice and the B part twice. Here we go. The A part and B part twice. One thing I failed to mention, here's where you're going to go all the way to the D string. You can play all 3 of those strings is when you get to the 4 chord. Right there. There you go. So you got the A part and the B part. Here's the C part. So it starts on the 4 chord with index finger on 2. So I'm going to play a drone of all 3 of those with the D, the alpha, delta, echo, and the delta, the alpha, and the echo string with my index finger on 2. Get that phrase. A little E chord here, so I've got index on 2 on alpha and my ring finger on 6 on the delta. It's a little E chord. It almost repeats within one shot through on the C part, so that's the second half. first half, second half, first half, second half, and then it repeats. Alright, so now we've got all three parts to Chinquapin Hunting in the key of A. So let's play it together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do it over again. Chinquapin Hunting in the key of A.